stop for a second, because what's happening in the United States right now is quietly changing how immigration works, and most people don't even realize it yet. If you're planning to travel, waiting on a visa, or living in the US without full status, this update could affect you immediately. Welcome to Global Entry News. I'm Edward, and today we're breaking down something serious. Because ICE is now showing up inside US airports. Yes, inside airports. And what this means depends completely on your situation. So don't skip, because one part of this update could save you from making a mistake you can't undo. Let's start with what's actually happening. Multiple confirmed reports are saying that between 100 and 150 ICE officers have now been placed at major airports across the United States. We're talking about cities like New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Philadelphia, Phoenix, and more. Now I want you to picture this. You're standing in line at JFK Airport. You've got your boarding pass. You're just trying to catch a flight. And a few feet away, ICE agents are watching the crowd, not hiding, not far away. Right there. Now, let me ask you something honestly. Would that make you feel comfortable, or would it make you think twice? Exactly. That feeling, that hesitation, is the real story here. Now, officially, authorities are saying these ICE agents are not there to make arrests. They're saying it's about helping TSA with staffing shortages and long lines. That's the official explanation. But here's where things shift. Because at the same time, there have been strong statements suggesting that airports could become enforcement zones, meaning arrests could happen, maybe not immediately, but the door is now open, and once that door opens, everything changes. And here's what most people are not talking about. This is not just about enforcement. This is about psychology, because the moment ICE shows up in airports, people start changing their behavior. They cancel trips, they delay plans, they avoid travel, even if nothing happens, and that alone is powerful. Now, a lot of people are asking right now, is it still safe to travel? Let's answer that clearly. If you are fully documented, stable status, no issues, you may still decide to travel, but if your situation is uncertain, if your case is pending, if you don't have legal status, or especially if you have a removal order. This is where things get serious, because even before this, traveler data could already be shared in certain situations. Now with ICE physically present, the risk, even if small, becomes real. And here's a real question someone asked recently. Can I still travel domestically if my case is pending? The honest answer? Right now, it's better to wait, at least until we see how this develops. Because today is just day one, and nobody knows exactly how this will evolve. Now, what I'm about to tell you next is just as important, and honestly, not enough people are talking about it. The US government is expanding visa bond requirements, and this is huge. Right now, around 50 countries are affected. And here's what that means in real terms. If you apply for a visa, you could be asked to pay between $5,000 and $15,000 upfront before approval. Let that sink in. Now imagine this scenario. A family prepares everything. Documents ready, plans ready, hope ready, and then they're told you need $10,000 first. That's not just difficult. For many people, and that ends the process completely. And here's the unpredictable part. This decision is discretionary. That means one officer can require it, another can ignore it. Same case, different outcome. Now officials say this program works. They claim high compliance and cost savings. But from the real-world perspective, this feels like another barrier, another wall, in a system that's already hard to navigate. Quick question for you. Drop a comment below. Do you think this bond system is fair or too much? I actually read these, and it helps shape what we cover next. And if this video is helping you understand things clearly, hit like. It really helps this reach more people who need it. Now let's talk about something bigger, because behind all of this, people are fighting back. A major lawsuit has now been filed challenging immigration processing delays, and this case includes 99 individuals. But don't think of that as just a number. Think of it like this: doctors who can't work, families separated, spouses waiting, people stuck in limbo. Some have lost jobs, some are dealing with health issues, some have had their entire life paused because of one policy. And here's what makes this powerful: these people are not staying silent. They're pushing back. They're forcing the system to respond. And that matters, because real change never happens quietly. And what's even more important? Another legal challenge is already being prepared. This situation, it's building, not slowing down. Now I want to tell you something that most people need to hear right now, because this is where hope comes in. Despite everything happening, the system is still working in some cases. There was a case involving someone who came to the US as a child, who witnessed serious violence in their home. Years passed, life moved on, but the impact stayed. And when the case was finally built properly, with evidence, with documentation, it moved forward successfully years later. Now think about that. Time didn't erase the opportunity. It just required the right approach. And there was another case, a marriage-based case, approved in just 4 months. That's rare, but it proves something important. Strong cases still win. So if you're feeling stuck right now, if you're feeling like nothing is moving, listen carefully. The system is not completely broken. It's just harder, stricter, and requires smarter decisions. So here's the real message today. This is not the time to guess. This is not the time to follow random advice. And this is definitely not the time to take risks. This is the time to know your situation, understand your risk, move carefully, and stay informed. Because right now, one wrong move can create serious consequences, but one smart move can change everything. Before you go, I want you to answer this. Are you planning to travel soon? And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading them. And if you know someone dealing with immigration right now, send them this video. Seriously, it might help them avoid a mistake they can't fix later. This is Global Entry News. I'm Edward, and I'll keep bringing you real updates, clear, direct, and actually useful. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.